Hello, welcome to On The Wire, and for the very first time we're coming to you from the Premier League. This is the Betway Premier League, live from Leeds.
Oh, hello!
What a match! What a performance!
This is brilliant. Who will be the winner?
Coming up in the show tonight, stand up if you love the darts with Stephen Bunting. A couple of tips of how to win some money next week as the Betway Premier League comes to you from Bournemouth. And yes, of course, we've got you the dancing girls. And every week they'll give you a brand new player's walk-on. This week, it's Snakebite. And Rod Harrington will be looking over the best moments of the night's action. So, let's get on with it then. Big win for Adrian Lewis, 7-1 winner over reigning Betway Premier League champion Raymond van Barneveld. And our man, Dave Allen, caught up with him.
This game then, as soon as the fixtures came out and you saw it was Barney again, is it something that's been in your mind?
Yeah, of course it has. Yeah, last couple of months, obviously, since, I went out, I was distraught really, because I knew I should have been playing Bunting in the quarters. And I just showed him tonight a little, I thought, I'll show you, and that was it.
And that was probably a bit of a message to the rest of the field as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you've got the world's best. 10 players there who are the world's best players, so whether to take it on board or not, I don't really care, because as long as I concentrate on what I'm doing, I don't really care what everybody else is doing.
Well, a great win there for Adrian Lewis, and as you can see, I'm in the press room with all the guys here. We've had a great evening here in Leeds. First up, Dave Chisnell. Didn't hit a lot of 180s, but won the game convincingly. And God help anybody that walks into Dave Chisnell's when he's doing that and hitting a lot of maximums. Been really good performance. Adrian Lewis got out the gate quick against the big Dutchman Barney and didn't let off, and that was an easy win for Adi. Phil Taylor, one dart at double top to take a draw out of Gary Anderson, and that was missed, and Gary Anderson nicked the win there. And last up, Stephen Bunting took out 68 to get a draw out of James Wade. So we're going to see a lot of draws in this Premier League because the standard is so close. Well, talking of Stephen Bunting, what about this?
Earliest memory of darts was my dad playing in the room and at home, and I started practicing with him really. Probably Dave Chisnell. He's a fantastic player, great scorer, and a good mate as well. If I wasn't playing darts, you'd probably find me in a kitchen somewhere being a chef. Got a few signed football shirts. I think the best one I've got is a Steven Gerrard signed picture. I think that's my favourite. I used to be brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Favourite thing about the Betway Premier League is talking to these boys. I know I love darts because of all you fans out there sending all your lovely tweets to me and making me feel really special.
Oh, lovely.
Now it's time for you to win some money, so we're going over to Betway for the outrights for Bournemouth and the rest of the Premier League.
Easy money. And now like the dollar signs in your eyes.
So this is Peter Wright's Punches dance.
I say you're having a good time out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna give it to you. 5 and 6 and 7, 8.
I say y'all having a good time out there. Don't stop the party. Nobody la fiesta. Don't stop the party. I'm from the city where they stretch, yeah, they slinky. And now I'm doing shows in Helsinki, Finland.
Along with Matt Porter, Chief Executive of the PDC, and it's the first time that Matt has been on the wire. Now, normally he would be shaving, but as you can see, he's unshaven because he didn't know I'm shaving like I always am. Anyway, we'll forget about that because he gets the ump when I mention it. Now, we're at the Premier League in Leeds, an absolutely unbelievable crowd. The opening night, Matt, you've got to be over the moon.
I'm over the moon. Yeah, I've been working so hard today, Rod. I haven't had time for a shave. And if you'd have given me more than 7 minutes notice for this interview, you might have even got one out of me. But look, it's been fantastic here tonight. We've got 11,500 punters in. Everybody's having a great time. The standard's been fantastic. We've seen a few games that perhaps have been a little more one-sided than we thought. But nevertheless, I think all that's going to do is make the guys who've ended up on the wrong side more fired up to get their points on the board next week.
Yeah, I mean, this arena is an unbelievable arena, and Glasgow's the same sort of arena, and so is Dublin. Do you see that this crowd being beaten in the Premier League?
Well, look, we sell out here 11,500. We do the same in Dublin, 9,000, the same in Glasgow, about 11,000 as well. You've got a couple of venues, the Manchester Arena and the O2 Arena in London, where we get around 10,000 in, but potential to go a lot more. So if the game grows, continues to grow, and the popularity of this event continues to grow, then they're the venues, I think, where we could see new records created.
Now, the PDC have changed 2 players this series, Stephen Bunting and Kim Hybrex. Is it the PDC's objective to change it around every year so you don't need to be in that top 8, as we know? So anybody that's going to do well coming into Christmas and after Christmas, so we're going to see changes every year?
Yeah, I mean, look, we have to keep it fresh. You know, the fans don't want to see the same 10 players every year. There's obviously a core of the elite who need to be out there on the stage. And then we look at different criteria, what's been happening over the previous 12 months, not just so much in the, towards the end of the year, but over the whole of 2014, who's been delivering constantly, who's produced those real golden, memorable moments, who's interacted well with the crowd, who's proven to be popular, who's put a lot of effort into their image and improving their game and climbing up the rankings. We look at all sorts of different criteria, but we never rule anybody out. Every player's given due care and attention. Everything's discussed from statistics and debated with our broadcast partner Sky Sports as well. And in the end, we come up with 10 players. We're never going to agree with everybody, or everybody's never going to agree with us in every respect, by the way. But hopefully we'll get pretty close, and we'll know in 16 weeks whether it was the right 10 or not.
Right, that's the first on the wire of the Premier League, and we'll see you next week in Bournemouth.
Join in on the chat. Join in on the what? Join in with the chat. Hashtag on the wire.
Oh, hello! What a match! What a performance! This is brilliant. Who will be the winner?